Okay, so the next thing here is getting your cover letter ready. One of the biggest questions that we actually get here is, well, do you need the cover letter? Let's go out there while we're answering that question. Let me show you how to go ahead and actually get access to it. The cover letter is right here where the Airtable is basically at, and I'm gonna go and grab that for you. And you'll see all of the resume templates here. We have tons of tabs. And then you'll see the cover letter that's also down here. And then there's a few other templates that you can go out there and reference beyond that. Let me go back over to here. Okay, so the first things first is, here are the cover letter templates. I am just gonna go ahead and hyperlink this really quick. You have the cover letter templates here, and then I'll show you an example. So this is actually a Google AI product manager resume template somebody wrote, and they basically had all this. But this is actually from a while back. Again, you're supposed to be using this as a template. I'm particularly drawn to blah, 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 blah. We do have a Claude project that's available for this as well. So give me a second here. Actually, do we? I'm gonna go all the way to the back. Actually, we don't. We didn't make one. I imagine it's honestly not hard. So our cover letter is required for product managers in 2026. Actually, I would say no. For a long time, I actually said yes. They're there for you if you actually need them. So I'm going to give you the lowdown. Most recruiters will not read your cover letter because there's just too many applicants. So at the very top of the funnel, you can reasonably expect nobody's going to go and read the cover letter because that's too much effort invested in the beginning. The question thus becomes, who does read your cover letter and when do they read your cover letter? The people that will be reading your cover letter are usually going to be the people in the third or the final round of the product manager interview, which are stakeholders that you'll most likely be working with. Okay. And to that, what I would like to say is it's better to have it and not need it versus you need it and then you don't have it. A cover letter demonstrates a product manager or candidate's ability to communicate effectively with words. In fact, when I was a recruiter, there were hiring managers, all they looked at was the cover letter strictly because they felt that the resume in itself, whether it's 1 page or 2 pages, was a flawed document to demonstrate your capacity to do the job. So to sum it up, you don't need a cover letter, but it's better to have it lying around if you do. Because if the recruiter ever reaches back out to you and says, hey, a quick question. So one of the hiring managers wanted to see if you had a cover letter for this role, and you don't have it, and somebody else does, those are points already being deducted. And then the upcoming homework that's not due yet, but homework, record a YouTube video about product managers and cover letters. Now, we are going to be creating the steps later on, but I just want you to know it's coming up. Let's go ahead and get to the next section, which is now we can actually start talking about, okay, creating the social media profiles for your portfolio. And I already know here that a lot of people are going to be asking me, do I need this, Rich? And I'm going to be explaining for you the significance, starting off with the significance of the portfolio for product managers, for deployed engineers, and tech talent.